Hey, I'm Philip and I'm going to show you guys how I mount my windsurf board and windsurf masts on these crossbars on my Model 3. So you can see I have some Core brand board pads set up. These use Velcro. I got these from Amazon. It's pretty strong. It's aerodynamic. These are the small aero style. And you can see I actually don't have them perfectly centered in the vehicle. I have them slightly shifted towards the passenger side. My thinking is if I do street parking, it's a little easier to get the board off from that side than the driver's side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my board on there. So, if this were to have the fin attached, the fin would be here. You want the fin towards the front and pointing up. You want to make sure that your board is parallel to your vehicle. Just adjust it a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. And okay, let's strap that down. So, these are my Core brand straps. Straps are better than bungee cords or ropes. They're strong, just like seat belts are strong, same principle. They're wide, so that creates a good grip, lots of traction and friction. So we'll come around here. Place these buckles here on the left side. Now the trick to using tie-down straps is you want to make a U shape under your crossbars on both sides. So there's my U shape. And then just toss it over. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Then you want to make that U shape. Don't sweat it too much if your strap has a twist. That can actually reduce the amount of highway noise if there's a twist or two in there. Not a big deal. Toss it over. All right, just go in like this. And one thing I like to do is with this excess, I'll just fold it like this and tuck it behind the buckle, just for that excess to go somewhere so it's not flapping in the breeze. Just tighten this down. Same thing on this side. Now to check the strength, you can just use your hands. You want to push back and forth and left and right. Make sure there's no shifting there. This is pretty strong. All right, now I'll show you how I mount my masts. I usually do those on the other side. Now I have these masts and mast bags. These are great because they protect the masts and protect the vehicle. And they also add some traction to prevent that shifting back and forth. If you don't have mast bags, you can do the same thing. You just need to create a little bit of padding. You can use an old bike tire or a pool noodle or something like that to have some padding. And now we're gonna strap these down too. Now you might be wondering, why bother using separate straps for these? Why can't I just put them up here between the board and the board straps? I tried that. There's just not a lot of traction. The masts can move around in flight, move left and right. I think it's a little safer to just strap them separately. These are the straps I use. Same principle as the others. These are Chinook brand. These are nice because they have these Velcro enclosures that shield the buckle from your equipment or your vehicle. And you can also fold up the excess and hide it inside of this Velcro enclosure, which is kind of a nice feature. So again, you'll want to make a U shape under your crossbars, and then again on the other side. Now here I do a U between my board straps and board. And this prevents the masts from shifting around back and forth on the crossbar. U shape, another U. Tighten these up. Now you want to do the same test, back and forth, left and right. This is very strong. Take this excess, put it in the Velcro enclosure. All right. Now for completion, I'll just show you how I load my other windsurfing equipment, like my sails and stuff. So you can see I actually have the back seats folded down. A lot of sedans have this feature where you can fold the seats down. And then I have a big old blanket on top of here, so that's the thing that gets wet after my session, not the car, because I don't want the car to get stinky. And yeah, so let me throw in my equipment. I'll put the sails in first. I usually bring at least a couple sails with me on every session because you never know what the wind's gonna do. This is a pretty big 6.5 sail, but it still fits pretty easily in my Model 3 just by arranging it diagonally like that. Got my boom and my harness. And this is a crate with fins, universal joint, mast extension, tool bag. I love this crate. It allows my things to air dry. Plenty of space. All right, ready to go windsurfing.